Squirt, squirt. Sauce. Squirt, squirt. Sauce. Wake up, grab your phone. Good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles. Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce. They're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce. 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hey, I'm Rebecca Rohr from Helena, Montana. I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, it's Ross from Edmonton, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Good morning, saucers. I'm Saucy Sherry, and I start my mornings off on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa and Reece, and you should be too.
Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. It is Feisty Friday. We have Bagged Milk joining us on the show today, so we're very excited to chat with him. It's been a while since he's been here with us. We're going to play a couple games with him, tell you what's going on in and around Edmonton.
Yeah, and if he says something we don't like, we're turning the camera on so you can see what he looks like finally.
We're going to tell you exactly how good his jawline is.
Show you.
We're going to show you exactly how handsome he is.
Unless he's so nice.
Got that right. Smash that like button. Thanks for joining us every weekday. We are here between 9 and 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Shout out to Saucy Sherry. What was the breaking news she gave us the other day on the sauce?
She's an insider.
She is.
She broke down that LeBron James would not be signing again with the LA Lakers, which was massive news. As big as it's been around here with free agency and whatnot, the NBA has had some crazy moving parts. Philly and Boston with just an epic trade. 2 days ago now, we got LeBron that could be on the move. Kawhi Leonard signs in Toronto. Awesome.
Saucy Shalina in the chat said, I'm so upset because my mat leave ends soon. Therefore, I'm not going to be able to tune in live to the sauce. And I'm a paramedic, so I can't even just not do my job.
Quit your job.
Get a new job. No, we need paramedics. Yeah. Turd Ferg in the chat said that he booked a Teams meeting between 9 and 11 today. So at work, everyone thinks it's a serious Teams meeting call, but he's just checking out the sauce.
Indeed.
I love that.
This show is a presentation of Olive Garden, and we're very happy to have them on board. We just launched with them this week. So
my family last night, we gathered for, it's my mom's birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Deb.
Happy
birthday, Debbie. We love you. We gathered for dinner last night, and my entire family was like, so what's up with Olive Garden? We gonna get some pasta or?
Yeah, already asking for family discounts.
Yeah, they're like, do we get like unlimited breadsticks because we're related to you? I was like, I don't know.
We'll just tell them yes, because everybody gets unlimited breadsticks.
True. But we're definitely next birthday.
So just say.
Going to Olive Garden.
Just say, yeah, actually, I hooked you up. Let them know that you're a big fan of the sauce when you get to Olive Garden, and they will fill your salad bowl before dinner as many times as you want. Soup, go ahead. Have a couple bowls.
You think their part-time employee that's serving the table is going to know who the heck we are?
No, but everybody gets that there. So they'll just think that it's the family discount, and they'll think that they're getting treated like royalty, but it's just how they treat everybody there.
Here's a question for you. Have you ever gone for unlimited soup and salad there? And if you did, how many bowls did you get in ya?
Well, the trick I like to do sometimes, I don't know if they'll love that I'm telling this, because it's a pretty good hack, but you go and you load up on, you order an entree, and so then you get to load up on breadsticks and salad, all you can eat.
Because it's included.
And then you just have like one bite of the pasta to see what it's like, and then take it home. So your entire meal becomes breadsticks and salad or breadsticks and soup. And then you also have your next meal covered because you bring the pasta home with you.
They love giving the breadsticks too. Don't feel ashamed.
Go for it. It's just like Parmesan. Ask for more if you want more. I know that the server sometimes, no matter where you go, looks like their arm's getting sore.
Yeah, you start to feel a little embarrassed that you haven't said stop yet. Just let them keep going. That's expensive cheese.
It reminds me of the song from America's Got Talent about 6 years ago. I always want more Parmesan, but I'm embarrassed. Great song.
Because it's relatable.
Uh-huh.
We always want more parm.
Get it. Until there's rules implemented, we gotta take what we can from the system.
Ask for an extra chocolate mint candy
Oh.
when they bring the bill. Tell them we said that it's allowed.
It's from the sauce. The sauce told me that I get extra mint chocolates today.
So yeah, we're very excited that they're working with us. Olive Garden, their amazing Alfredos have become a fan favorite for a reason and are a must-try for anyone visiting. So you can visit Olive Garden, experience why generations of guests keep coming back. Visit olivegarden.ca and discover why. When you're here, you're family.
I've got a ton of world news to get to. Can we start the show with that today? We normally don't, but this is starting to pile up. I'm getting a little anxious about how many great stories I have to deep dive into.
Okay, we will allow you to have the floor.
Okay.
But while you're telling these stories, I want to hear from the chat. Even if you don't like Taylor Swift, is she getting married today? Is it happening?
Yeah.
'Cause I think it is.
Reece is trying to say something over there. I can hear him making noises. Good morning, Reece.
No,
How are
he's
you?
Sneezing.
Good morning. I just sneezed like 6 times.
Oh, I thought you were saying Taylor Swift is the best.
I love her so much.
That's my queen.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think she is getting married today. Upstaged by Taylor and Travis once more.
No.
That's boring to get married in the beginning of July.
Yeah,
We'd
you
rather
gotta
get
wait a
married
week.
in like the middle.
You got to get
Yeah.
married
Yeah.
on 7-Eleven.
Exactly.
Or the next weekend when Liam's getting married.
True.
Also a great weekend.
Man, we're partying with work people a whole bunch this summer. So we've got our wedding. Then we've got Tyler's ace race, which is shaking down
the Monday after hours.
Monday the 13th. So we're going to get together for possibly all day. And then we've got Liam's wedding. And then we've got the Oilers Nation Open golf tournament. And registration is now open for that. If you want to join, there is some early bird pricing. But I think it's going to go really quick, especially when I convince 16 of my friends to come.
Nationgear.ca. It's going to be at Millwoods Golf Club, which is a fantastic place to lose your ball.
Actually, opposite.
What?
That course is a non-lose your ball type course.
Speak for yourself. I've
Well-
never come home with the same ball that I started with.
I know, but like in comparison, go play Slave Lake. That is a course where you need to bring 24 balls.
You have to accept the fact that this is the first and last time you're going to see this ball as you place it on.
Like there's some holes on Mill Woods. Let's say number 3, for example. Oh, you missed it left? No problem. You're in perfect shape. Oh, you missed it right? You're fine. You know?
Yeah. No, it's a great course. So nationgear.ca, if you want to get a team in, we would love to party with you this summer.
Okay, let's get into world news. Da-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na-da.
A Spanish man unknowingly grabbed what he thought was trash on the side of the road outside somebody's house, like mixed in with what looked like a bunch of garbage, and he really liked the frame of the art piece. So he's like, hey, I'm going to take it. If it's just going in the trash, I could use this frame. It's a nice gold frame. Takes it. When he gets home, he takes a picture of the painting and throws it on ChatGPT or whatever just to see if by chance this thing's worth anything. $170,000 is what the painting was worth.
What?
Now, the people that had it outside said that they accidentally left it out there while moving to the beach house for the summer,
Classic.
which that could be a reasonable explanation.
After this post went viral and they realized, oh, we just dumped
170 grand. So this guy, when he saw the news reports that this painting had been stolen, because they went to the media with it saying somebody stole this painting.
Juicy.
You don't leave a $170,000 painting, I don't care how rich you are, on the side of the road, though. I feel bad for this guy. He decided to give it back.
What?
Well, you can't really sell it or else you're a thief. And that was the story. Somebody stole it. He's like, I didn't steal it. I thought I was keeping things out of the landfill.
If I owned anything that was $170,000, I wouldn't let it leave my
Right.
house. It would never see the outdoors.
100%. So the painting has since been returned, and the grateful family promised the man a modest thank you gift. You can't throw in modest.
What is it? I want to know what the gift
I
is.
bet it's $1,000. You got a beach house, you can afford that. You can afford a $170,000 painting you leave on the side of the road. The thank you gift shouldn't be modest in this situation, especially if the painting meant something to you. So that story is making some waves. Next up, giraffes in the news, as they actually can do well in math quizzes. This was just discovered. A recent study has been done with giraffes, and what they do is hide treats in a certain box. So they show them that there's 2 in each, but in this one, there's 4.
Okay.
And the giraffes are able to tell you which box has the 4 treats.
Excuse my ignorance. What is a treat to a giraffe? They love
Apples.
leaves.
I would think things that grow high on trees.
Something that doesn't hurt their neck to eat. They don't have to bend down for it.
Yeah. So probably not mushrooms. You know?
Here is something very random, but I don't know if this is a unique thought. I would love to know if anyone else has ever thought about this.
Let's go.
Giraffes. Do they get neck pain? Like, should we be hiring giraffe massage therapists?
I feel like they'd get neck pain if you had a massage therapist climbing up there to massage.
Like, imagine being a giraffe and sleeping awkwardly and waking up, how awful your next day would be.
I think with thousands and hundreds of thousands of years of giraffes, they've probably morphed into being able to handle how they're shaped.
I also think we're a little too casual about giraffes. Everyone's just like, yep, they exist and that is normal, and that's a giraffe.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, that would be one of the animals I would love to see in real life. I've never seen a live giraffe, and I think I would just be blown away. And they can do math. So they managed to be able to determine which box had the most treats in it, which was wild. The subtraction, they're not there yet. They couldn't figure it out when they put 4 treats in each box and then took 2 out.
This
of
makes
some of them.
sense to me. I do think everyone gets really good at adding things in elementary. Subtraction, you start to go, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's a little trickier.
The crazy part is, think of how good giraffes would be cheating on a math test.
Oh, they could see over everyone's shoulder.
Just. The answer is C.
Bag Milk is in the chat today saying, sometimes I forget giraffes exist, and then I see them swinging their heads around and it freaks me out. It's true. Have you ever seen them when they get wired up or pissed off or fight each other?
Yeah, don't they kind of fight with their heads and their necks?
They got those little horns, right? I don't know if they're useful, but
the coolest animal fighting skill to me is the kangaroo, because you think that they're just boxing and then all of a sudden it's kickboxing.
They have 6-packs.
Like when they all of a sudden sit on their tail and just kick the shit out of the guy they're fighting, that's deadly.
Winnie the Pooh bamboozled us. You cannot come through making your kangaroo look like the sweetest mama with the baby. Those things are weapons, and they will beat the shit out of you and your dog. I've seen videos.
Next up.
Justin said, do giraffes sneeze and throw their neck out? Another one says, maybe they're just like us. As they get older, they start to experience a bad neck, like us with our bad backs. Poor things. Giraffe empathy is a thing.
Yeah. Next up in world news. Da-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na.
Buffalo Bills receiver DJ Moore is doing something pretty cool. He wanted to be welcomed to his new city, so he went into the sports store that had been pumping out his new jersey like crazy, bought them all, and told the store employee, just give them to people. If they come up to buy my jersey, I want them to just have it.
Oh, okay, so it's only if they're interested in the jersey first.
Yeah, but how awesome would it be if you're like, I saved my money, I worked that overtime shift.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat myself. New Jersey Day is an exciting day.
This is a really cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's awesome. So he bought $1,200 worth of jerseys.
Awesome.
Which he bought all 27 jerseys at $1,200.
What's the math, Giraffe?
I think it was shirts.
Oh, that makes more sense.
So I was going to say, if jerseys are $300 each, he only bought 4 of them. or $200 each. He only bought 6
Well,
of
he
them.
hasn't gotten a paycheck yet. Leave the guy alone. He comes through. He's like, okay, I can either buy all these jerseys over here or all these T-shirts. Yeah, I'd go with the T-shirts too.
T-shirt. Yeah, you're right. There it is.
Oh, that is so awesome. Very cool.
Still very exciting if you were going to buy something and then all of a sudden it was free.
Oh, look.
Yeah, like the price tag even says just 0.
Good tip for new players. We got some new Oilers that are coming to town.
Come on, Murphy. I want a jersey so bad.
Well, Murphy, it's too late. He's already made an appearance. I think it's the new guys. Anderson. Get yourself into the Oilers store, buy all your jerseys, and have people give them away.
Anderson can get a break. He's on such a discount.
Okay.
It's like
Shea?
Yeah, Shea. He's getting a pretty penny.
And he doesn't seem like necessarily the type of player you'll see a ton of jerseys of.
Yeah,
so it's got to be
totally.
people that are very excited about him personally.
Or their name is Shay and they're pumped.
Yeah, that's a
is
good
there
one.
anything better than that when like you have the name? Well, one of my girlfriends, she has a daughter named Murphy, and I was like, you obviously have to get a Murphy jersey for her. It's perfect.
Yeah, there was a time my legal first name is Roy. I don't go by it, but that is it. And when we got, was it Derek Roy?
There was a Roy
Yeah.
for a bit.
I got
Derek
Derek
Roy.
Roy. I think he was number 10 too, and I really like the number 10. This is
Nice.
Roberto Baggio, as we've talked about on the show. And so I was gonna get a Roy jersey, but he didn't really turn out. I didn't have time to fall in love with the player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he only played half a season here or something. That would be a real obscure poll.
He didn't stay. Yeah, it was like between the Yakupov time and McDavid time.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin in the chat said, I've heard the new Oilers alternate jerseys this year are going to be fire.
And that's a Canucks fan saying that?
No, this is Justin Sider in the chat said that.
You can't say that
Oh,
full name like that.
that's a... I don't know what this person's real name is. I don't think it's Justin. I'm so embarrassed.
Gotcha.
You got me so good.
Next story. If we get our hands on those third jerseys, we will be showcasing them all over this show.
Bree is giving you a new nickname, and I kind of like it.
Let's go.
Ryder.
No, that sounds too much like it involves hemorrhoids.
Or
Steroids.
Steroids.
Yeah. But thank you. I appreciate the suggestion. No idea is a bad idea in a brainstorm. Next up, a new survey shows that a lot more North American adult men feel confident when they look at high-stakes survival scenarios than women.
Oh, sorry. Can you give me like a scenario to make me understand what the hell you're talking about?
So, among the findings, 46% of men believe they could survive a week alone in the wilderness.
Okay.
And only 21% of women feel like they could survive. I
Oh
just
my
wanted to know
gosh.
your thoughts.
Well, if you drop me off on an island for an episode of Alone or Survivor, I'm picking up that phone and saying, I've got a dehydration headache. I need my bed.
Yeah,
I miss my dogs.
I could see you going from contestant to hanging out with the staff behind the scenes because they got better snacks.
They have a craft services table.
Exactly.
I am weaseling my way back there. Absolutely.
So those stats kind of lined up. Reece, could you survive in the wilderness
Longer than Jess?
for a week by yourself?
Jess seems pretty outdoorsy.
Yeah, like I think she could be outdoorsy. Like, I mean, we're going camping today.
Today? Hell yeah, brother.
So yeah, like I think I could handle it.
What if you were dropped off with nothing? Could you make it a week? If you're like
Nothing.
nothing,
Nothing
just
is pretty crazy.
just the clothes on your back.
Like I think I could survive without like eating that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, the conditions would have to be decent. I don't think I'm no Bear Grylls by any means.
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't. I don't think I could make like a shelter for myself that's like legit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't we learn that in high school? Everyone had to like go into the woods and make a lean-to. Did you guys ever do that?
Yeah, I think I'd be able to make a shelter that could hold up. Maybe not last week during
Yeah.
the rain,
Yeah,
but
I guess you had supplies in that class. Like you
Right.
had the tarp and stuff. Whereas
yeah, building a fire without tools, not a chance. I couldn't. I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
like you couldn't even start a fire, and we had gas and branches the other day.
I used hairspray. it still didn't work.
It still didn't work. Yeah.
And then it stunk. And then I got headaches. And then we couldn't roast marshmallows. Anyway, invite me to your next camping trip. I'm very useful.
Next up, the ancient major oak in England's Sherwood Forest, staying with the outdoors. So once again, the ancient major oak in England's Sherwood Forest has died after failing to produce leaves this spring. It's a 1,200-year-old tree famous for allegedly sheltering Robin Hood.
What?
Yeah.
Robin Hood?
You know that was based on a real story, they say.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Robin Hood is like... I mean, it's probably in 1,200 years, the story's changed a bit. You know, it gets passed down from generation to generation. People start lying a little bit, sounds more interesting. You wonder if some of that happened in the Bible as well. You just wonder, you know, did he walk on water, or did he run really fast?
Did the sea split?
He got a few steps in.
Did he escape out of that cave even though it had the big rock?
Yeah, was he water skiing? We don't know. But
we don't know. We weren't there.
Exactly.
And so anyway, what?
So they blame foot traffic for this 1,200-year-old tree dying. It compressed the ground, preventing rainwater from reaching its roots. It's crazy that it took 1,200 years of people going and seeing this tree for it to die, whereas my dog's been pissing on the one tree and killed it in a year.
No, it looks like something out of the movie Sleepy Hollow. I'm like, that tree I've never seen a tree more dead in my life.
2% life left. And it's a big, beautiful,
it's
sprawling
Donzo.
tree. It looks like a horror movie tree.
Yeah.
Now, thanks.
Sleepy Hollow trees, if you know, you know. Great Johnny Depp movie. If you've never seen Sleepy Hollow and you need a movie to watch this weekend, that is the one. Him, Christina Ricci, so good.
Shout out to Stan, though, for killing that tree real quick.
Yep.
And finally, 47-year-old nurse got in a paddle fight after a pickleball match. Have we talked about this one yet?
No.
Yeah. Ended up getting
How old?
arrested. 47-year-old nurse. That's how intense pickleball gets. Hit somebody else with the paddle enough times that they had to go to the hospital. And a pickleball paddle's pretty light. Like, she must have been swinging. Like, you could use a pickleball paddle for kinky stuff and nobody would get hurt. Mm-hmm. That's what... Whereas if you tried to use, like, a tennis racket, you'd probably hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because of the metal around it.
If you wanted to hurt somebody with a pickleball paddle, you'd have to be going for it. So she must have. Anyway, everybody out there, take it easy on your pickleball matches this weekend. There's no need to brawl.
Thank you for that.
Did you see the ball hockey fight between the parents in Edmonton?
Spruce Grove. Shout out to Spruce Grove. That is what everyone is going to be talking about. Kind of embarrassing. So the team lost 6-0.
Yeah.
And was it a fight between the parents and the coaches?
I don't know. Everybody in the comment section seemed to have different opinions of what shook down.
Of course.
Because there's representatives from both sides saying what happened. But quit fighting at your kids' sports. It's not that important.
It's so embarrassing. Default Dan in the chat. Did someone say hockey fight? I haven't seen this. Look it up, Dan. Spruce Grove, hockey fight, lost 6-0. It'll pop up. Those are the words you need to search.
I feel bad for the losing team that the score keeps coming up. If they wouldn't have fought, if you parents wouldn't have fought, nobody would be talking about how your kids lost 6-0.
They mention it like 3 times
in the story. Yeah. Whoops.
Come on.
Yeah, that's so lame. And like, you gotta be able to take a back seat and be like, this is my kid's sporting event. Like, why would I be taking this thing
Reece,
over?
that might be you when you become a dad. You
Well,
might be that
no,
dad that's
he
living
wouldn't.
vicariously.
If somebody's stepping on a line,
I could potentially see myself reacting if there's another parent being a total piece of shit. I will never be the first one to be the total asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 1,000%. You cannot be the first one.
If I saw somebody yelling ferociously at a kid ump, for example, I'd go and tell the guy to get his head out of his ass.
Can we also be like, really? You're sending this video to Yag Wave?
Yeah.
This doesn't need attention. And Congrats.
Yeah, there's a select percentage of the population that's like, I exist. I need to have a video. I need to be the reason that this video
I'm
going to
send it to the most negative
Uh-huh.
social media account that shines the worst light
And it doesn't make
on our city.
doesn't make either set of parents look good.
No.
You know, the whole thing should be shuffled under the carpet and not done again. Everybody should have left that place going, how did we let that happen? And have a conversation with your kids about how adults make mistakes sometimes too.
Yeah.
And that you're going to try to be better, and that it's a learning opportunity, and you would have to take some of the blame if you were a parent involved.
Let's also think about that nurse, potentially a mother, making news that she beat the crap out of someone
Yeah.
with her pickleball paddle.
Why
It's
isn't
like,
my
oh
mommy here to pick me up from school? Oh, because she was pickling.
As a nurse, after you come out of your psychosis of beating this person, do you then start aiding the healing process?
Is that where you just put your hand up and be like, don't worry, guys, I'm a nurse.
Actually,
I got this.
I've got this. I know which areas to hit that won't kill this person.
Right into action of, you're going to need stitches here. We should get you some help.
All right, smash that like button. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing us world news, Ryder.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you a lot.
That's it. That's it for World News, which was a presentation of Southview Acura. Family owned and operated on the Edmonton South Side. Wonderful people. Great rides.
Ryder drove my car last night, and he was judgy. He's like, this isn't the same.
It isn't. I
was
said,
like, okay.
mine sure feels more like an SUV than this. And she's like, what does that even mean?
I was like, okay,
It does. So,
whatever.
if you are in the market for a vehicle, I would highly recommend you at least make a pit stop there. I have a good feeling that the people there will take such good care of you. You might end up using them.
Oh my gosh, Brett in the chat, I actually played against the guy who started that fight in the ball hockey. I played against that guy who started the fight in ball hockey. He's a knob.
Really?
Brett.
Interesting. How do we know who started the fight? Could you see in the video? I couldn't really tell.
I think one guy throws a punch to
at the
start it
coach. Dan's pissed off. Dan hates the wave. He's like, there's no context.
Mm-hmm.
So
do we have it?
we have the fight?
off. Do you want me to show it?
Kind of.
Okay.
Do we want to give it a platform?
No. Maybe we don't show it.
I don't think
Go
we show
on
it.
your own terms and watch it if you want. I'm not.
I said, we should be ignoring this so it doesn't happen and people don't think this is a way that they can get attention.
Or you see it and you're like, oh my God, I would hate to be those parents. I'm never doing something like this.
Well, and the thing is, everybody knows about this now. Like every single kid in that league, everything.
It's
so
the
then
talk of the
next
town.
year, coaches, everything. Next year, when these kids are going try out for some other team, they're gonna be like, oh, this kid's. Who knows? This guy's parents might have been involved in this fight. I don't want to take this kid. Like.
Also, super annoying if you're a reasonable adult and don't get in fights at your kids' sports. This kind of thing usually comes with an hour meeting before the season next year, and then you all of a sudden have to hang up signs about respecting people, and you got to haul those around with all the bases and find baler twine that you can hang up so that parents know not to yell at kid umps. I know this is a different sport, but I'm saying this is something that obviously the softball league felt like it needed to happen, and 99.9% of parents are like, really? You got to hang up that sign that's now in my way of watching the game that says, please don't yell at the umps? God damn it. Grow up.
All right, let's get into what's happening in and around Edmonton.
Wait, I did hear one other thing that I took very seriously, and
About
I think
what?
it makes a whole bunch of sense.
As a coach of a ball team?
As a parent of a kid athlete.
Okay.
The more serious a parent takes their kid's sports, the worse that parent was at sports growing up. People who were really good athletes understand what you're there for.
Like Adam Scorgi, when he comes in, every one of his kids is an elite athlete,
Right.
Because he's chill and supportive.
Right.
And it's just there for them.
But you see these parents that are like living out their dreams through their kids and taking things too seriously. It's because they sucked. So the better you were at sports, the more reasonable you are about why would we make a big deal of this? They're here to learn some skills and develop friendships. And yeah, we'll get them on a better team with better coaching if it looks like they're going to excel. But we're also not going to worry too much about the score of the game or the call of the ump because it's about the process, not the outcome in kids' goddamn sports. So relax. If you're not relaxing, I can tell you suck at sports.
I loved coming to some of your daughter's games and hearing how supportive the team was, even if there was a player that was not maybe as good as other players. The support from the bench.
Yeah.
You've got this. Next time. Like, it's so important for people to have that encouragement.
For sure. And
to
I
have
understand.
that like team mentality and community. It's a beautiful thing to watch. You don't have to be amazing at what it is you're out there doing. But if you have that support system, it's
and
the best.
I do understand that as you get to more elite levels of sports, it's going to change.
Yes.
But the goal should still be the same. And your kid making it to the NHL, that's your kid's doing. And I know that the parents have to put in work to get there, but don't take it so damn seriously like it's your mission in life to have this happen.
It's so fun watching the draft when the camera pans to the parents after their kid gets signed, and then you just see all that hard work and dedication and that weight. Like, it's a beautiful thing to witness if you have that mentality going in and watching the parents.
Yeah, even the
It's
shots,
so
I
cool.
remember the NHL Stanley Cup final, like Bussy's parents
Yes.
were, because like, 2 months before that, he was sent down to the AHL.
The best.
And then all of a
His
sudden, he
dad's
won
sobbing.
the Stanley Cup.
He's like
The
getting
best.
like tossed around in the crowd because like his wife's pulling at his shirt, the other kid's pulling in the other way, and he's just sobbing with his glasses are getting all fogged up.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Wholesome. It should be a wholesome endeavor. Anyway, quit fighting each other at your kids' sports games.
All right. What's happening in and around Edmonton is a presentation of River Cree Resort and Casino, your home for great performance. And rock legend David Lee Roth is going to be at the River Cree on Friday, July 10th. That's in a week. So you have a week to get your tickets. And you should do it now. rivercreeresort.com. What's happening in and around Edmonton?
Oh, the rain laid off a little bit. That was a reasonable week that we had, or 4 or 5 day stretch. Thank you.
Yep, there were a couple of moments where I was like, now I'm too hot. Okay, if you're looking for something to do in the city this weekend, there is definitely no shortage of options. Soccer fans are heading to the Ice District tomorrow morning for Fan Park Watch Party as Canada takes on Morocco. Gates open at 10 a.m. so you can grab a coffee in the morning and go cheer on Team Canada. Rugby is also back in Edmonton as the World Rugby Nations Cup rolls into Clark Stadium, Canada, taking on Spain tomorrow. And the Rugby Canada Fan Fest will follow on Sunday with games and activities and fun for the whole family. What a cool sport, if you've never watched it, to get your kids interested in.
Mm-hmm. I heard it's wild to watch live, too. I remember watching like high school teams, but to see this level would be a pretty unique experience. And Clark Stadium's awesome.
Basketball fans can catch the Edmonton Stingers, who are on an absolute heater right now. They're hosting Winnipeg, the Sea Bears, this Sunday at the Expo Center. And if you need a laugh, the Grindstone Comedy Festival is back, bringing more than a week of stand-up, improv, sketch comedy to stages across the city through until next Sunday. So that starts this weekend and goes till Sunday. Don't tell me there's nothing to do in this city.
100%.
There's something for everyone.
Our buddy Noah Brodeur is putting that on. He's a big part of it. He's joining us on the show next week, and we'll probably have some tickets to one of the shows to give away here as well. There's lots of shows, though. Like, just go and find... The thing about this comedy festival that's awesome is often, like, the restaurants nearby will have a pop-up comedy show.
Oh, cool.
Or there's an outdoor one going on as soon as you leave the location you're at. If you're at Grindstone Theater and you walk out, you walk down the street and there's another comedy show going on that's
They're
free.
prepared. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's like just a great place to go if you need some laughs.
And last but not least, one of Edmonton's favorite summer traditions also returns this weekend. The Edmonton International Street Performers Festival will be taking over Churchill Square for the next 10 days. Acrobats, comedians, musicians, interactive performances. So yes, bring the family out. Get some steps in. Go out. Hopefully the weather holds up. It's free to attend, which bonus. And you can even try your hand at circus skills like juggling and stilt walking. That one sounds a little dangerous, but I think they have the experts on hand to make sure you don't hurt yourself.
A good friend of ours has this really strange take about street performers. He can't stand them.
He thinks that they're trying too hard to get attention when they don't deserve it in his mind.
It's ridiculous because some of these people have polished a craft. And if it's entertaining a huge group of people, that's great. That's awesome to see humans do. He doesn't like it.
He hates
it. It's like they all got pick-me energy.
You're on stilts.
Yeah, congrats.
So good. Anyway, that's so exciting. There's so much to do this weekend. So hopefully you take one, if not multiple things in.
I've got one thing not to do. There's a specific caterpillar that is making its rounds in Edmonton.
The tent.
Their skin or their fuzz is super irritating to most humans' touch.
This is the tent caterpillar.
Is that what it's called?
Well, I don't know. I just know that they've kind of taken over some campgrounds and areas.
The rusty tussock moth. That's what they turn into, I guess.
So right now they're in their cocoons.
No, I think we're talking about different caterpillars.
This is a different one? Okay.
Yes. They're kind of like a brown-looking thing. They got like yellow bumps on their back, and they do look kind of spiky. Anyway, they can be really bad for your skin if you touch them.
Oh my God, I saw one the other day. It was on our stairs up to the house.
Edmonton is having quite the influx of these little bastards.
And sorry, it's irritating if you touch it or you're around it.
No, it's really irritating to the human skin. So don't touch it.
Honestly, I think as a rule of thumb, just never touch caterpillar.
Yeah.
People,
I agree.
you have no idea if you're allergic or not, especially if you're like a kid. Like my cousin has been allergic to caterpillars, so I've just never ever like gone around and been touching them.
Yeah.
And it's just not a risk worth taking.
Playing with bugs is kind of fun, though.
No,
1000%.
not caterpillars. Leave them alone.
Like your niece brought in a worm to the house yesterday.
Literally.
And was running around chasing people with it. And that like is a joyous time as a kid. If
My
you're
dad-
the one that's not afraid
My
to...
dad's like, put it in that plant in the living room. My mom was like, absolutely not. Put it in the soil in the garden outside.
But yes, caterpillars, be careful. Especially this specific one. If you're worried about it, do a little Google search and find out which one. I found it on Reddit in Edmonton here.
I don't even let ladybugs crawl on me because they always pee on you. It's sick. Not a big bug girl, personally. Anyway, what are you taking in this weekend? What are your plans? It's Feisty Friday. Thanks for joining us here on The Sauce. Bagged Milk is going to be joining us shortly on the show here. We got lots to talk about with him. If you want to air some grievances before the weekend, get all the negativity off your chest.
Ooh.
We're here for you.
Okay. Justin says, allergic to caterpillars. What was he eating them? No, they're just like to your touch.
You can't.
This specific breed of caterpillar is bad for you. There are a lot of in Edmonton.
Speaking of fascinating creatures, because we were talking about giraffes, how about the fact that that thing crawling just turns into a butterfly?
Yeah.
And we're all so chill about it. Too
Chrysalis.
chill. The chrysalis, baby.
Hell yeah.
They have this nap in this cozy cocoon, and then all of a sudden, they reappear and they can all of a sudden fly, and they're stunning.
It's kind of like puberty a bit. Like when you're in junior high and you go away for summer.
And then you come back.
And that nerdy girl is all of a sudden a bombshell.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit.
Whoa.
She turned into a butterfly.
Look at Stephanie. She's a swan.
Yeah.
The thing I have respect for when it comes to butterflies is they're not like moths and mosquitoes. They don't fly into your house. You will never catch a butterfly disrespecting your boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen one fly into your home? No.
No. But a moth will hit you in the face and leave a dust streak, which is weird. And Jamie of the Night also asked, the weird thing about caterpillars is that pee or is that poop? Which is a good question.
That's why you just don't let ladybugs crawl on you.
Right.
It's sick.
Whatever liquid is coming out, not interested.
We have our guest here in the studio with us. And
Sure
we're very
do.
excited, but we're not going to show you what he looks like because he's mysterious.
Them's the rules. Welcome to the show, Bagged Milk.
Hello,
How
Bagged
are
Milk.
you, buddy?
Oh, can you turn his mic on for us, Reece? Thank you. Give us a check, 1, 2.
Check, 1, 2.
Hell yeah,
Nailing
that
it.
sounds real good.
We have not talked much Oilers yet on the show today, so I think
do
we
it.
should probably start with some of that.
Yeah.
Interesting week.
Crazy week.
How you feeling about Stan the Man?
You know what? Our man cooked. I'm actually curious what you guys thought, because this was kind of your first time being here for a free agency with kind of the crew and watching us do our thing and
was
being a part
awesome.
of it.
Now, when we were here in the morning, it was a little bit more quiet.
Very
with the
quiet.
news, it kind of picked up once.
Slow start for the Oilers.
Slow
yep.
start, but it was so cool to see all hands on deck. Like, you guys have created such a fun environment to work in, and we love the chaos. Like, when we can hear everyone out there having a good time, as much as sometimes it's distracting and I want to know what the heck's going on and what the inside jokes are or what the news updates are.
Especially
I love
if in
it.
the distant background you hear, Lisa, then all of a sudden can't focus at all.
It's the best.
Yeah, it was fun. I think that we have everybody giving up their Canada Day for free agency, and it doesn't bother anyone. Everybody was super happy to be here. It was a quiet morning. Everybody was getting a little bit restless, but the people I actually felt bad for a little bit, you know, if you're downstairs trying to have a nice brunch at Dog Patch and all of a sudden an eruption happens up here
For Devin Levi.
for Devin
We're
Levi.
like, yeah, third string goalie.
Or shout out again to our friends at Sports Interaction. We had a really good sweat going for the England game that day as
Yes.
well. So there was a lot of yelling up here. It was just a great day, and it was a busy day as the afternoon rolled on. I don't think we shut it down that night until probably 9, 10 o'clock before everything was kind of sorted for Oilers Nation on web and social. So it was a great day, busy day for the Oilers, and I thought Stan Bowman did a really great job.
I heard Oodle Noodle was involved.
Yeah, Oodle Noodle was involved.
What for next year? What time?
What time did that happen?
Because I was here until probably 2 or 3. I didn't want to have to wait till dinner for Oodle Noodle, but if it would have came at 4, I would have held on.
Yeah, it came probably around 2:30ish.
Oh, okay. It must have
And
been right after I left.
You
It
probably
was-
walked past them.
It was one of those things where everybody was so busy, we forgot to put the order in at like 11:30.
I could have said something.
And of course,
You would've.
there was one person in the office that's like, hey, what's the deal with the food coming today? So
We knew.
policing the meals at HQ. So he made sure we did not forget, but it was later than usual. Normally it'd be around noon.
I have to give Waz a little bit of love because I'm not known for my baking skills, and I brought in some healthy banana oat bars, and he said, I would pay for this dish.
Nice.
He did.
That was a nice compliment.
He also livened up the group chat at like 7:30 and says, "What's the donut situation at the office right now?" And we're just like, "You
Chill
need to
out.
relax a minute."
That was such a
He
funny
loves
response.
office food
Oh.
so much. Shout out to his TikTok. I stumbled my way upon it. I know I follow him, but
Yeah.
he ended up on my algorithm yesterday. He's clipping.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got like 50,000 followers right now.
Good for him.
So go give him a follow. He's doing a lot of great like local Edmonton content.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to our boy Waz. All right, let's get into some of the moves that Stan made.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have one that you're most hesitant to be excited for?
I think honestly my favorite ones was the kind of the deals he got done before free agency even started. You see some of the contracts that got handed out to people around the league, and I love Vinny Desharnais. Bless him. He shouldn't make more money than Connor Murphy. And when you saw some of these contracts going out, and in the morning it was slow for the Oilers, you kind of went, you know what? I don't mind that they're not participating in this craziness. It was a shallow free agent class this year. There weren't many people available of really like high end quality. So the middle guys got the bag. And I think it was Tyler's been saying it for a handful of weeks now. It's the summer of sticker shock. And we got a lot of it. So actually my favorite moves were Jason Dickinson and Connor Murphy getting done, whatever it was, a week before free agency even started. Because if they had done the thing where, oh, we're just going to go test, see what's out there, and maybe they come back to Edmonton after. Jason Dickinson doesn't sign for $4 million when Boone Jenner got almost $6 million.
Uh-huh.
Connor Murphy doesn't sign for 4.1, knowing a guy like Vinny Desharnais got 4.2. So I just think that some of the moves that got done early, big pieces there, I love those. And then obviously I never expected Darnell Nurse to be traded with zero retention. So that was a really, really big one. Shout out to Mike Greer, once an Oiler, always an Oiler in San Jose. But I didn't see that one coming. And that obviously opened up the door for Kasperi Kapanen to come back and Ryan Shea to sign in. And then they got Freddie Anderson for basically free. So really nice work done by Stan Bowman. He didn't pay too much. He wasn't too aggressive. I just thought he filled some slots. Still work to do, but he did a really nice job. Didn't overpay.
Cheeks Clappinen posted on his Instagram, and I loved the caption. It was so simple. It was like, the work's not done. I think it was something like that, and I like got full body goosebumps.
That
I
just
smashed
got me
that
really
like
pumped
I
up.
also loved Vasily Podkolzin's comment on the official post that just said Cappy hour starts at 8.
Oh, I love that.
I think we saw them having a beer
Great.
together at one of our watch parties, actually.
At Greta Bar.
They came into Greta and had a pint with us, which was pretty
That was so awesome.
I told Reece that they asked me for a picture because I got a picture
I
of them.
was there and watched you go
Yeah.
and take a picture with them.
And then I tried to lie and tell Reece they asked me.
You got it. You got
Wasn't it fun to watch Ryder a little bit shy?
Yeah, it was. But he put on a brave face.
He was so brave.
Big
But
boy
then-
pants.
Then they took the picture and then pretty much immediately walked out of the
Yeah,
bar.
they were like, let's get the hell out of here.
Do you think that Dickinson and Murphy are kicking themselves a little bit for that not trying to get more, or do you think this is part of the McDavid discount and this team is signing here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to try to win a cup?
If I'm being honest, probably both.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They probably wanted to sign here. They feel they have a chance to do some damage and get a Stanley Cup, or at least take a run for one. But if you're Jason Dickinson and you see a guy who is like Boone Jenner that gets almost 6, you got to be like, damn it.
Yeah, you wonder if, like, when they're looking at houses, one of their wives is like, oh, I bet Vinny Desharnais can afford this
No,
one.
that's not happening.
Well, I guess we're going for a townhouse on the West End then, eh?
Oh, no.
All right, Nurse gets dealt to San Jose. The return for that is interesting because there's a lot of potential there.
Yes.
And what are your thoughts on what the ceiling could potentially be with Mukamadula?
I wish I could tell you. I've only read probably what you've read. I'm not going to pretend that I watched a bunch of San Jose games and give you like some in-depth analysis, but he's a big, tall tree. He's a long fella. He's got apparently a lot of potential and raw talent. But I was nervous about the trade when I thought, oh, is that going to be the third pairing D-man with Ty Emberson? Like, I don't really feel comfortable with two younger guys like that. So then when they went and signed Ryan Shea, you go, oh, he could be down in Bakersfield working on it, getting some big minutes, playing everywhere he needs to. So I think even just getting two pieces back, because there was the other prospect as well, I thought that was just really nice work, because I thought it was going to be an anchor of a contract coming back, someone else's problem. They were going to have to retain. So the real win there was clearing the cap space, but getting two valuable pieces, at least according to the Oilers, I think that was a huge win.
Yeah, it's exciting, and the one thing that I really wanted out of this free agency and this offseason, that's not over yet, so there's still a chance that I'll be wrong, but I just really hoped that we wouldn't make a big mistake.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like, even if any of these specific deals don't really work out, if Anderson is a Band-Aid next year, they've kind of set themselves up that that's not going to be a make or break on the season.
Yeah.
And there's still room now financially to get a piece to fix a small mistake.
Yep. So they still have a couple of RFAs that they need to sign, like the Colton Docks and Spencer Stats, and he's got to get contracts. But, man, I would love if they use that little bit of wiggle room that they have left to go out and get a guy like Claude Giroux.
Yeah, I've been thinking about him too, especially his face-offs.
What does he play?
He can play center or the wing. Really, really good on the dot. A lot of experience. Now, people think he wants to stay out east, but, you know, come on, Stan.
McDavid, baby.
Well, he's one of those guys that's itching for a cup too.
Yeah.
Like, he was sniffing
on the
at
back
it
nine.
for a few years in Philly.
Yep.
They had some pretty competitive teams. He probably thought Ottawa would be at a bit more competitive than they've been. If he wants that, I don't know how many competitors, like true contenders, are sniffing at him right now, but we're one of them.
I'd love it.
I hope.
I would love it. He's one of those guys that's got a wealth of experience. He can still score goals. He can play in all kind of situations, center or the wing. I would love that signing. I would also love a little showtime in Edmonton. Again, I don't think Patrick Kane will come here necessarily, but man, he'd be a lot of fun. Having him up with Connor or Leon would just be a mess for other teams, and it would be so much fun. It wouldn't cost you a lot of money at this stage in his career.
How old is Patrick Kane these days? Because I've known that name for
A long
decades.
time. Well, and he was in the NHL right in his rookie season,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
he's been around since he was 18.
Yeah.
He's 37.
37.
Oh, okay.
So he's
That's
coming
very
up on
young.
his 20th
So he's
season.
85
That's
in
a very
NHL.
young man.
Yeah. I mean, you look at what the impact some of the vets had over the years, like Corey Perry.
Yep.
Yeah.
And him,
And he's 42?
Yeah, 41 now. Yeah. But him at that age, at 38 or whatever it would have been, all of a sudden playing on the first line with McDavid and Draisaitl, contributing on a regular basis, dragging us into overtime, game 2 of the Stanley Cup final. Like, these guys have an itch that they need scratching, whereas the young guys, I think, are as worried about it, how they're performing, and it's not just go and get it done.
They got the grit.
Yeah, there's something about you need a couple vets, and I know that we also need speed, but there's got to be a mix.
There's got to be a mix, and I also think, like, again, I don't think Patrick Kane is coming here, but I would love a guy like that because he's won before. He knows how to get there. His hands are still fantastic.
Yeah.
He may not be as quick as he once was, but he is still a very dangerous hockey player, and I would love for the Oilers to get a little bit more in the top 6. So it's not all Connor and Leon and Zach Hyman and the usual suspects. Just a little bit more up there. And I think Claude Giroux, not necessarily that you'd want him in your top 6 all the time, or Patrick Kane would be a really good fit.
Couldn't agree more.
And BM, you kind of mentioned it there, but like, I do really think that this Oilers team, they went out so hard about we need a coach that's won a Stanley Cup before.
Mike Babcock.
I'm pretty sure the only guy that's won a Stanley Cup on this Oilers team right now is Frederick Anderson, who just won.
That's right.
I do really think that they could use some more veterans that have gone there and done it before. Like, especially if they were so gung-ho about getting it with their coach. Like, a guy like Patrick Kane, who's won multiple Stanley Cups as, like, the guy on Chicago. It could also help out these big boys in Edmonton.
Mike Babcock would love Patrick Kane.
That is a really good impression.
I've been working on it.
But how are we going to get... I guess we could we, like, get him on video but not his face and replace it with Mike's face?
Yeah, it would have to be
get, like,
so elite at that point, though. It would have to be...
It would have to be, like, to tape.
And AI can do it probably better.
Yeah.
You know? People would just assume maybe it's AI if it got too good. That's a tough spot to be in. All right, I've got a game called Guesstimations.
Yes.
So just give me your best bet on all of these. We won't clip any of this. It's not going to live on the internet.
No, I've definitely had no bad takes on the internet before.
We're getting some love in the chat for how calming your voice is on the mic.
Yes.
Better late than never. If you're not
checking out that podcast,
checking it, follow, like, it's a gooder.
Also a presentation of Sports Interaction.
Yep,
that
teammates.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the winner of the Pacific Division next year might be...
Yeah, like, to me, I still think it's the Oilers to lose. Like, I know winning the division doesn't really matter. They haven't done it since 1987, but I still think that this team is good enough to go out and win it, and that has to be the goal. They have to take the regular season seriously. Even Connor said that sometimes they went through the regular season kind of going through the motions. We can turn it on at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Focus on the regular season like it's the first Stanley Cup you have to win.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and get that division banner. I absolutely think the Oilers can win the division, and if they don't, it's because probably something went sideways somewhere. But I absolutely think they could win the division.
Practice winning, and winning starts...
Start strong.
Mike Babcock won't let you take days off.
I would love to be in the crowd to watch a practice with him.
Yeah.
I would love to know what's going on.
They do
behind the
have
scenes.
some open practices for media, but you'll just have to pretend you work for somebody else.
Yeah, you're over at our friends at 1440.
Yeah,
perfect.
There you go. Just make a hit with, Tom Gazzola.
Perfect.
You're good friends with him.
I'm in.
All right. Next, the biggest jump or biggest surprise in the Pacific Division next year will be...
I don't know how big of a surprise it'll be because they were right on the doorstep, but San Jose is going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They have, they went out and got Jacob Trouba signed and Darnell Nurse. Obviously, that's going to be their first pairing. Very expensive, but they got so many good young players. Macklin Celebrini is an absolute stud. So I don't know that it's necessarily a hot take or anything, but I think they're going to be a problem, and I think they're going to be in the top 3 and probably pushing for the top.
Yeah, I was saying yesterday on the show, like, I think I'm going to find myself checking the schedule and actually sitting down and watching those games. I'm so interested to see the chemistry on the ice.
Yeah, San Jose got even more interesting, and last year they were super interesting already. I feel like them and Anaheim I felt very similar about in a lot of ways, and I feel like Anaheim's taken some steps back, and San Jose's done the opposite. Yeah, they've got some expensive contracts, but they had room to go and get those.
100%. Because like the other teams in the Pacific, Calgary's going to stink, Vancouver's going to stink, Seattle has no direction, it seems. So the only real surprises are those two young teams. because they got so much skill. Obviously, we saw what happened in round 1 of the playoffs against Anaheim, and I just think that they're going to cause some noise, and they're going to do it for a long time, and those are no longer 2 easy squares on the schedule anymore.
And Vegas will probably be...
Vegas,
96 points.
They're probably going to go out and get hella bucks somehow, and they'll make it work, and they'll be the evil empire, and they'll do their thing, but
and they won't
you kind of got to respect that they don't care. They
Who's their
just wanna
coach
win.
next season?
It's not Mike Babcock.
No, they brought up their coach from the AHL,
Yeah.
who's been knocking at the door for a long time, and I think that was their plan even before getting Tortorella, that Tortorella would just be this playoffs.
Got it.
Because they couldn't bring in a brand new coach for his first ever experience to be playoffs.
Yeah.
I do understand what they were doing there.
Yep.
Next up, how many points will Connor McDavid get based on the fact that he's got a new coach that's got a new system? Will it be significantly less than we're used to?
I think he's still Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and yes, commit to defense. And yes, the Steve Yzerman from 100 years ago, that analogy came out. But I still think he's going to be around 120. I don't he's too good to not get his points, even if he's committed to defense a little bit more. You're not going to see Connor drop to 85 or something.
Right.
He is an absolute freak in the best way. And he's still going to land around 120.
Well, and he's still going to rack up points on the power play.
100%.
Because if Babcock was smart, he'd say, that's something we're not changing.
Yeah, we're going to leave it as it was.
Yeah.
It's been great for years. Same 5 dudes, over the boards, away you go.
Did you guys see his story on Canada Day, where it was him as a kid in his Team Canada jersey, and then the next slide was him on the ice in a Team Canada jersey with the C?
No, with the A.
Or the A.
Yeah.
But that aura of he manifested that. So you're right. He's still Connor McDavid. He's still going to want to break records. He's been thinking about this since he was a little boy.
Just think of the picture of him holding up a little stuffed Stanley Cup. And
Exactly.
Then the next post.
Which Taylor Hall also did. He had an old photo of him as a kid holding up a fake Stanley Cup.
Awesome.
And then the next one was him holding the real one. I don't know. Those are my favorite.
Our
posts.
turn next. Okay, I got a couple for you with other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto's season will be blank.
Mediocre.
Okay.
I think that everybody gave them their flowers for what was a really busy and aggressive July 1st. But Tyler also made the point, and I agree with him, they were almost dead last year. Mm-hmm. It's not like they had a good season, and just because they go and get Nick Paul and Bobrovsky at 37 years old, I don't necessarily know that makes them a contender. They also want to trade Matthew Nyes for some reason. They seem to be super horny on that, and I don't get it.
What is everybody saying? He's involved like Ike Howard is here. And Ike Howard here, I get that we're building for something this year and next year.
And Ike Howard, though, he's a lot of potential. Great year in the AHL last year, but he hasn't proven anything at the NHL level yet.
Yeah.
Matthew Nyes is a little bit more established at this
For
level.
sure.
He's young, he's big, he can score, he'll hit. I don't really get it. The spreadsheet boys must not like him very much or something.
Okay.
Or there's something else going on that nobody knows, because I don't really know what Toronto's direction is. They signed a lot of old dudes, and their defense is it's going to be old and slow. So I think they'll probably push for a playoff spot, but they're going to be in the messy middle.
Okay, next up, the Florida Panthers next year.
Florida Panthers are going to be good. As much as I hate to say it, they're just going to be good. They have a really good GM. And, thinking backwards when the Oilers signed Ken Hall, and man, I would have loved for them to go get Bill Zito because they interviewed him for the job. Mm-hmm. But they're going to be good. It's going to be annoying. The Kachucks are going to be good. Mm-hmm. And they're going to cause chaos.
Barkov's back.
Barkov's back. So if they stay healthy, they're going to be a problem too.
Did you see Ariana Grande was gifted a Florida Panthers jersey from their mascot, and it was bedazzled, and she was like, I love it. It's so gay.
I wonder how that went over with some of the fan base.
It was a great clip. I saw What Chaos posted it, and then everyone in the comments that's interesting. The sports network that posted this video took out that part. I loved it.
All right, we want to play a couple more games with BM.
Yes,
do it.
we do.
What do you want to get into first, Lise?
Okay, so I have a game where we're going to use these beautiful letter cards that Charlie made for the show.
Okay.
Speaking of bedazzled and fabulous. Mm-hmm. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out one letter. Okay. And Reese, you can play along too if you'd like. And I'm going to pull out a letter, and you're going to tell me a player you would like to see on the Oilers. And I don't even think it needs to start with this letter. It just has to have it in the first or last name. What do you think?
Both. Try it with
Any?
both. And then maybe we could do a
So it has to start with the letter on the card.
No, just has to have that letter in the name.
Okay.
A player you'd like to see on the Oilers like this year. Active players? Or are we going like, if there's a G, I want Gretz back?
No, it
Okay.
has to be an active player.
Well, that wasn't a dumb question. You looked at me like it was a dumb question.
What? Okay, but
you know
what
the
could
rules.
Gretzky do right now?
Well, I was wondering if it was in his prime.
No.
Okay.
Next
Again,
time.
you just made...
Next time, that can be the game.
I'm glad you asked because I was going to sit here. I'm like, I'm going to say a name that's really old. I bet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that is fun. Well, now I'm doubting my lame game.
Well,
You know what? Answer however your heart desires. I don't give a shit. C.
Ovechkin.
you'd want him on the team this year.
Yeah.
He's taken.
All right.
Claude Giroux.
Well, there we go. Anybody? Connor Hellebuck.
Oh, totally.
Nice.
He's got a couple of seasons there.
It's not happening, but
Good spelling, everyone.
yeah.
W.
Oh boy.
Feel free to play along in the YouTube
Oh,
chat
I'm in.
or on
I'm
Facebook.
in. Zach Werenski.
It's a really good one.
That is good.
Scott Wedgwood.
Ooh.
Not that interested. but
William Nylander would be sweet.
okay, that's good.
Oh, Lil Willie.
Oh, could you imagine him rolling into the rink with like his weird outfits in February when it's minus 40?
Yeah, his chest hair would just all have frost
Yeah.
all over it.
Yeah.
Hell
Cute. No one said Crosby, hey?
Oh, shit.
Someone in the chat did. Shout out to Sarah.
That would have been a really good pick.
D.
Darnell Nurse.
Whoa.
Too soon, Reese.
What a pull, Reese.
That's good.
D.
It's hard because I'm only thinking of players whose first or last name starts with B.
Me
but
too.
It
It
could
is
be
tough.
anything.
Me
That's
too.
what makes this fun, though. Start thinking of other players and then spell out their name and.
I'm gonna think of the bench I'm adding to the Oilers bench with Derek Ryan. I always thought he was a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
Very well spoken. He thinks the game well. I think he'll be a great coach one day. So I think that having him on the bench would be wonderful.
That's Waz's favorite player.
That
right?
is his guy.
I'm going to go with, let's just say Draisaitl.
No,
Yeah,
he's already
I
on
want
the
him
team.
on the team, and he is on the team, and that's a good thing.
That
I
doesn't
could have
count.
went with McDavid as well there.
Lame. R.
This is way tougher than I thought.
I know.
It would be.
It's fun.
This is where I'm going to jump in with my Patrick Kane. Mm-hmm. I'd love a little showtime on the Oilers. I don't expect it to happen, but I think it would be so much fun seeing him with one of the two big boys.
Okay, what did I miss in the chat? We're playing a game where you tell me a player that you would like to see on the Oilers that has this letter in their name. Feel free to play along in the chat.
Kaprizov.
Ooh.
That would be so much fun.
I'll say Crosby on this one.
Okay, one more. This one we're going past as well. In their prime, any player.
N.
Jason Robertson.
Ooh, I feel like I could do better than that.
Never going to happen. He'd cost him. Obviously, he turned down so much money from Seattle, but
yeah.
man, he's a sniper.
Christina in the chat says Jordan Eberle.
Oh, bring him back. Sure, why not?
I'm gonna go with Nathan McKinnon.
Ooh, that's a great one.
Isn't he a grump?
Well,
yeah.
and him and McDavid's
They could be grumpy
chemistry was
together.
interesting, but
They could be grumpy together.
if you just went 1C, 2C there,
yeah.
the poor defense, the second line D pairing on any other team would just be exhausting.
And then you could just park Leon with Connor the whole time.
Hell yeah.
I'll do Macklin Celebrini.
No.
We should do this as a draft
Good
next
pick.
time.
Totally.
And then we can have like a vote on who had the best team.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. Then it's not just so random.
Yeah.
Well, here we are grinding it out right in front of your eyes.
Just a live production.
Okay, one more just for fun.
Okay. You know what?
Zed.
I heard it was a rumor that Boston
Z or Z.
and
I
the
was gonna bring
Oilers
this up.
had a deal worked out, and Zadorov shut it down. He wouldn't move his no-move clause.
He his hatred for Edmonton is
Yeah.
so funny from his time in Calgary and Vancouver.
I love that guy's personality, his grit, his toughness. Do you like that guy on the Oilers
I'm
potentially?
fine. If he doesn't want to come here, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think if you would have watched Nikita Zadorov every night making $6.5 million or whatever his contract is, you'd probably be like, "Oh, is he that much better than Nurse?" Like,
Right.
I don't know. Screw Zadorov.
Bagged Milk, any thoughts on Zadorov?
I mean, I like how he's a chaos agent. And he's big and he hits and all that stuff. I'd love to see a guy that just absolutely demolishes people and doesn't feel bad about it. So I think it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, he really hates Edmonton from his time on the other two Pacific teams. But man, it would be a lot of fun for sure.
Getting no answers in the chat with
I got
this
one
letter.
in his prime, Zarly Zalapski.
All right, if we can do that, then in his prime, Zdeno Chara.
I was
way
going to go with the
better.
real Big Z.
The big Z.
It's right there for
That's
us.
so much fun.
All right, thank you, Lisa. That's a hell of a game.
Okay, Lindsay in the chat just informed us that Eberle and his wife are having twins. They're going to have 5 kids.
Damn.
Somebody's got to have all these kids.
Good prairie boy.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing that Saskatchewan thing.
He is.
Crazy thing, he's also related to his wife.
No.
Just kidding. That's not true. That wasn't an Eberle hit. That was a Saskatchewan
Yeah,
hit.
that was
And
just a joke.
That's my home, so I'm allowed to make fun of them. I kissed a cousin before. Didn't know it.
First cousin?
Yeah, she was adopted.
Yeah,
sorry.
right. All right, let's get into 3 stars of
It's
anything.
like, me too, but it was his birthday. What am I going to do?
Okay, 3 stars of anything today, and Bag Milk is actually going to also
Yes.
have a top 3 list, so we're very excited about it. Reese, hit that button. Let's do 3 stars.
An athlete, snacks or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
All right. Today's theme for 3 stars of anything is going to be
It needs an explanation. It's kind of a
Yeah.
confusing topic.
it's worst transitional activities. So when you're doing something that maybe is already annoying
Or fun.
or something that's awesome, but first you have to do this, or in the middle of this you have to do this,
Or at the end of something, you're like, oh, now I have to do this. So an example is like grocery shopping. You love it,
well,
but you
some people
don't
hate
like putting away the groceries. You're like, I'm not done this activity yet.
it. Yeah,
It's a transitional activity.
sure. Gassing up when you're already on a long drive.
See, I'm okay with that. I don't think that that's a bad transitional because you can pee and get corn nuts.
I can pee without gassing up. Just on the side of the road. Who cares?
Oh, I thought you meant like in a bottle in your car. I was like,
could.
sick.
yeah.
I mean, we've all been there.
Piss jug.
Yep. Piss
Get
jug.
the Sunny D. They have a bigger mouth.
That's why I've always got a Bullmax in my car.
All right. Why don't we let our guest go first? First overall pick for worst transitional activities. We want
I
honorable
took
mentions.
notes
too.
today.
Okay.
I saw you had a little notepad.
You are on the way home from a trip or a vacation, and you have a layover.
On the way home, especially.
On the way home specifically.
Because the way there, you can
You're
make that
excited.
part of the vacation.
Have a drink.
You have
Yeah.
a drink, you settle in, you get a little greased for the next flight. On the way home, if you had a big one,
yeah.
a delay on the way home is no good.
Oh, Jesus.
That's good.
Layover, delay, the whole thing sucks.
Yours can kind of play off of Bag Milk's, your first overall pick we were talking about earlier.
I'm going to go with unpacking after a vacation. So, like, before you feel like, wow, I'm actually home, you just look at that suitcase full of things. Sometimes you can drag that out for weeks.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know why it's such a tough thing to do. It takes 5 minutes.
Well, and it's so satisfying if you get home and get it done right away. But not a lot of us do that because you're tired. You get through the door and you're like, I just want my bed.
I heard a really good tip when it comes to vacation is to clean the hell out of your house before you go. So make it part of like the packing process, charging your headphones, all the things you do, getting
Make
your
your
passport
bed.
ready, is to clean your house so that when you get home,
Fresh sheets.
you're like, damn, this place is
This
proper.
looks good.
Pretty good tip.
I like it.
But yes, unpacking after vacation is my first overall pick.
My first overall pick is washing your face before bed, especially if you wear makeup. It is hell. No one wants to do it.
You just want to be in bed.
I just want to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my first overall pick. Reese, what about you?
But just to tack on to yours, do you ever
Yes.
imagine like a guy like Banjo Guy? When he's going home from a game, say it's
Mama
February,
Stanley?
Mama Stanley. I've talked to Banjo Guy about this a couple of times where it's like, there's got to be some games where the Oilers got shelled in February or something. It's cold. He's got to drive to the south side, and then he's scrubbing all that stuff off before he can go to bed.
And
Transition.
it can't come off easy.
No.
If it's going to stay on there for the whole game, it's not kids' paint.
No.
That's heavy duty.
Mama Stanley is dyeing her arms.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine just the drain around the shower?
For
when
those
that's
of you,
happening?
if you don't know who we're talking about, Mama Stanley dresses up as the Stanley Cup and attends majority of the home
Playoff
Oilers games.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, Reese, your turn. First overall pick for worst transitional activities.
My first overall pick is going to be when you're waiting for the Uber outside of the bar or or going to the bar like at a pregame.
Okay.
Because then it's kind of more so on the pregame, honestly, because you're all there as a collective and you're like just sitting around waiting pretty much. When you're leaving the bar, it's kind of separate.
Sure. The Uber map has helped with that at least. When
You know where
the
they
cab
are.
days, when you just be standing out and being like, I don't know if I'm going to see one for the next hour.
And they don't even give you a time that they're coming. They're like, could be arriving within the hour. And you're like, so is that in 5 minutes? Is that in 59 minutes?
At least now you can be like, oh, he's on his way.
Yeah.
Fair.
Your second pick.
All right.
Big Milk.
You are at the Oilers game. It is the intermission, and you are standing in that line waiting to pee.
Oh my God, that's such a good answer. It's the worst.
It feels like it's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse.
Are people peeing longer?
Well, I mean, like, I think I need to adopt more of Tyler Yaremchuk's system. He hasn't mapped out where the breaks are during play. So he knows after this whistle, they're going to commercial, and I have 90 seconds, and he'll sprint up the stairs and go do it.
He
He's got
knows
this
when they
mapped
come
out.
out to like scrape the ice and stuff.
100%.
Yeah, so it's like after the 14-minute mark and the 6-minute mark or something.
Yeah, it's like 6 and 14 and something
first
else. He
whistle
goes
after.
first whistle after that. If it's not a penalty or something, he's flying up the stairs.
Well, yeah, I split season seats with 4 other guys, and we're the first row of the second deck, which sounds nice. But to get to the bathroom, by the time the intermission goes, unless you leave 5 minutes early, you were last in line at the pisser. It's super I'd rather sit in the top row of the second deck just for the bathroom. So that is a tremendous answer.
Or I want to be rich enough that I can be in that section that
In
has
the
your
loge.
own bathroom.
In the loge.
Yeah.
Once you sit in the loge, it ruins your life.
It does.
I know. I said if we won the 50-50 last year when we were sitting with some friends, they invited us to their loge table. I said, if we win this 50-50, the first thing I'm doing is for the rest of the McDavid era, I'm having a loge table.
100%.
Because it is.
Once you go there, you can't go back.
You have somebody bringing you drinks, but that itself is a problem because all of a sudden you get the bill at the end of the night and you're like, did I really have 12 of these?
True. Out of sight, out of mind when you're paying.
$700 for the bill?
It happens to us. Yeah, the loge it's a different animal.
It is.
My second pick is going to be scraping off the windshield on a really cold friggin' day before you can even get into your cold car.
Or if there's 2 feet of snow on your car and your brush sucks.
Yeah. Just get me in the car so it can start warming up.
And then the wind comes and you get a bunch of snow in your face.
Mm-hmm. Or open your car door and the snow falls in on your seat.
You guys are crushing this.
I also but I'm just glad you do it, because every now and then you're driving around in the winter and you see somebody with a little square around their eyeballs because they don't want to scrape the whole thing.
That's a hazard.
It is a problem.
Well, I think there was some stats released. Don't quote me on them. I'm not even going to really give stats because I don't know what they are. But it was exponentially high probability of getting in a car accident, higher probability if you don't scrape your windshield, which shouldn't be a surprise.
You can't see anything.
But I remember the number being startling. It was like you have a 750% higher chance of getting in an accident if you don't scrape.
Yeah, just jump in a car with Ray Charles. Let him drive. Same
Right.
No, literally, I started driving my car once when it still had the frost on the windshield, and I was like, I'll be fine. But it was one of those really cold winter days where the sun was out and the sun was shining, so I literally couldn't see. I drove right into a parked car.
Jesus. And didn't report it?
I left a note.
Okay, good.
You also do that. I do the one sometimes thinking it's going to work, but it never works. I'm just going to Let's do it, wiper fluid.
Literally. Hopefully this
And even
is
if I
the
have
trick.
to use the whole bucket.
It's true.
All right, Reese. Oh, no, Lisa, you're up next.
Okay, my second overall pick is putting away the clean laundry after washing and folding. That's why I kind of love when the dryer is an ally and you go and you open it and it's still a little bit damp and you're like,
Hell yeah.
thank you for being here for me so I can procrastinate for another 20 minutes, hit the cycle again.
Yeah, you make a very good point. I think if you were the type of person that had, I don't know if any of you are OCD a little bit, like just the right amount, where you have drawers that are super organized, because then I think putting away clean laundry would
It's
almost
fun.
feel like therapeutic.
Yeah, I don't have
Satisfying.
that.
I don't have that either.
No.
No, mine's, I push everything to one side and put the new stuff in.
Some are folded one way, some of the
Yeah.
other. It's in the wrong drawer.
I pack my drawers like I pack my travel bags. I roll stuff and put them in. Not great.
Yeah.
I don't even know what T-shirt I'm grabbing when I pull it out.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Some people, their closet game is next level. I'll never
Incredible.
know. I'll never know that lifestyle.
Yeah, I have like a third of my closet is taken up with like costumes I'll wear once a year. Like my
Literally.
game onesie that I only wear on the first game of the season and then the first game of every playoff series.
Someone who is
But it takes
OCD
up so much room.
type A would lose their minds if they looked at the way you do. And
A cowboy hat is taking
Why
up
is it in
way
there?
too much space. I wear it once every 4 years.
it's one of those really big ones, too.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
From Dumb and Dumber.
All
I
right.
have, my sister brought me back a sombrero once from Mexico, like a full-size sombrero. And I just have it in a closet, and it takes up the entire top of it. Like, I'm not going to throw it away, but I also, like, I'm not going to walk into the office rocking a sombrero on Cinco
Right.
de Mayo.
I also have a sombrero that takes up way too much room. It was a boxing family, and I borrowed the dad a little bit of money, lent the dad money, and he hadn't paid me back, so I took his son's sombrero from a boxing match and was like, I'll give it back when you pay me. And then he paid me, and I forgot to give the sombrero back.
Ryder.
I don't think that they're boxing anymore. If they are,
I think they are.
I'll take it as a gift.
And they're really good.
Yeah, they were like undefeated. Anyway,
You better watch your back.
I have your sombrero. I'll give it back.
We don't want it. It's taking up too much space.
100%.
Please come get it. All right. Who's up next for third pick? Reese. Or second pick?
Having to watch a YouTube video before you start working on your car or anything like that.
Oh, the tutorial.
Yeah, it just takes so long, and then you gotta go back and be like, oh shit, what did you just do right there?
Especially the people that have like learned the craft of keeping you watching a little bit longer
Oh,
on
my
YouTube.
God.
So they're like, yeah, my grandpa actually taught me this in Sicily in 1854. It was a cold day when he met my grandma.
And you're trying to fast forward, but
Shut
you
the hell
can't
up.
find the spot, and then it's buffering.
Just teach me how to make waffles, asshole.
It's the same thing. Like you see, even just like a recipe, you read this preamble that's 1,000 words. Like, just teach me how to cook the frittatas.
Exactly. All right, last round.
All right, my third pick is injury recovery. I'm thinking about, like, you know, you're living your life. Maybe something happens, you hurt yourself, and you're like posted up, and you can't do anything. I had a buddy who hurt his knee really bad. Not you, Ryder. A different buddy hurt his knee
Surprising.
just as bad. And I remember him being laid up on his couch for like forever. And he couldn't do anything, couldn't move around. He's got the big full brace on his leg. So that recovery period between the injury and when you can just kind of live your life again,
Yes.
right there.
The worst.
The worst.
When I broke my clavicle last year and I had a guy's golf trip planned like 2 months later and I had to try to rehab it in time. Terrible. Good pick. I'm going to go with my final pick. Something that is in the news right now because as of 2028, Sony has announced you cannot buy physical copies of video games anymore. You can only get the digital copy. And this is just a money grab because they can...
Or less, like, stuff. Like, the less waste.
No, you think the people at Sony are concerned about waste? They're concerned about filling their pockets. And this is a greasy move because they can decide when this game or this console is no longer active. You got to get the new one.
You got to upgrade.
You got to spend another $1,200. How about like for the kids that used to lend each other games? Maybe the kid, his family can't afford a game,
Maybe
and
they
you've
can
got an
log
extra.
in. Can't they log into someone's
No.
account?
This is a money grab, and it pisses me off. Anyway, when you do download a game, waiting for it to download before you can play it.
Oh,
or
man.
Napster when you'd have the song downloading and you're like, I just want to listen to it.
You're so excited, and then it's like half an hour.
I got a PS5 last year, and I was so excited to get it, and I plug it in, and I bought a bunch of stuff, and then it's like, you have an hour of updates before you can play. I'm like, what? I miss just plugging in the old N64 and away we go. Mario Kart, you know?
Give the old cartridge a
You made a good
blow.
point, though. I didn't consider the trading games for kids.
Yeah.
We used to do that a lot when I was a kid because now as an adult, I don't trade games with people. I just download them anyway.
Right.
But you made a great point because a lot of kids probably can't afford to have all the games, and swapping them back and forth is just something that's going to be lost in time now.
Well, yeah, if you have the NHL 2026 and you get 27, you can give your classmate that you're 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
that's a great
thing is a
point.
piss off.
That's a great point.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's not like people are going out to rent games anymore, but that whole thing was pretty damn fun too. When you get a game and then play it for 48 hours straight.
Yeah.
You'd go back to school on Monday and your teachers would ask if you're okay.
Yeah. Why are you so tired?
Just eyes falling out of your head.
Yeah. Crushing.
But yeah, they downloading something you're really excited for before you can use it.
That's a good one.
I like it. My third and final pick, returning your cart after shopping, especially if the return cart area is nowhere near your vehicle. You want to be that a-hole that just leaves it in a spot.
I hate that. That drives me nuts.
It goes
You
through my
can't.
head every time.
Karma.
If I can get away with it, and then I never do because I don't want to be a shitty person.
No.
So I take it back every time.
have
But I
to.
do have that devil in me being like, just leave it.
There's a devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. And then when you return it, you're like, I did a good thing.
I've turned it into a game. Like, I'll try to see if I can, like, shoot it into the slot from across the thing.
Smart.
So I turn it into a little bit of game. to
And
make
then
sure that I
just
bring it
like
back.
Lisa with the frosty windows, you've often rear-ended people by accident.
Whoops.
Not quite
If it
yet.
veers off,
Now, we've had some close calls.
where it catches the pole, you're like, oh, thank God.
We've had some close calls, but not yet.
Reese, your third and final pick for worst transitional activities.
My third and final pick is going to be after making a clip. It's pretty niche, but after making a clip, then posting it on social media. It's just a weird. You get out of the rhythm of doing this.
like, what do
then
I
you gotta do
caption this?
Yeah, what's the caption gonna be?
Is it going to get any likes? I worked so hard on it.
Hashtags.
Hashtag Ryder and Lisa.
Yeah, that's why when you see anything we post, just know that's Reese.
Putting
Working
in
his
his
Like it for
bag
Reese.
off. Like
Share it for Reese.
Do it for Reese.
We had one pop off on TikTok yesterday. The Dave Portnoy
Yes.
rant is just going bananas.
Yes.
Makes
Comment
sense.
section is like being mean to him and not us.
What a
Nice.
change.
Yeah, hell yeah. The internet is wild, eh?
Also,
Just-
I would just like to tack on to Reese. I know it'd be like a bonus one, but like if you post something you think is gonna bang and waiting for some kind of reaction either way, I find that to be a weird one with our
Yeah.
job. It's a very niche kind of thing that you're waiting for, but you'll like when I make memes or whatever, and I'll put them out on social, and I'll be like, I'll just be waiting to see what's gonna come in. I don't like that because I
Yeah.
shouldn't be just sitting there waiting for it either.
Stressful.
Yeah, and then no matter how good it does, you're like, I wonder if it's gonna do even better. Like it almost feels like it's never enough.
Okay, but Bag Milk's memes on Free Agency Day popped off.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
were so good.
Meme master.
Those are that's my love language.
It's
It
true.
is, yeah. Let's break down our 3 picks, and then we'll get the vote up. You decide whose list you ride with the most worst transitional activities.
All right, BM, what were your top 3 answers?
I had a layover on the way home from a vacation. I had waiting in the lines for the bathroom at Rogers Place.
So good.
And then I had injury recovery.
Solid list.
I went with unpacking after a vacation, scraping off the windshield before being able to drive, and downloading something you're excited to use and waiting for it to download.
My top 3 were washing your face before bed, putting away the clean laundry, and returning your cart. Reese?
My top 3 were waiting for the Uber after bar/pre-gaming, watching a YouTube tutorial before working on something, and posting the clip after making it.
In the same way that you watch after you post to see how it does, I'm like that with the votes on the live YouTube chat. after we do 3 stars of anything to see if I'm going to win, and I can usually tell pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Like 10 votes in, I'm like, I'm done.
Give up. Some honorable mentions. Untangling the Christmas lights before actually having to put in the work to then put them on your house.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I like this one. Sunscreen before having to lay outside.
Not just burn. Take it like a man.
Just burn.
Yep.
Blow drying your hair after a shower. Applying lotion after an everything shower.
Never done that.
No. I don't even own lotion.
What?
I don't own lotion.
Let me guess. Bag Milk, you own a body moisturizer that says it's moisturizing.
No.
Sorry, a body wash.
No, those are the things that I'll actually like get something nice. But I don't put lotion on. I actually don't wash my face rarely ever.
But your skin is so nice.
That's maybe why.
Yeah,
Makes me
like
sick.
I'm telling you, we've discussed this before, and I think Bag Milk may have even been here for it.
Yeah, I think we have. Us three have discussed this.
I think the more you use stuff like that, the more your body depends on it. Avoid it. I don't wash my hands after I use the toilet anymore.
No, Ryder, that's enough. That's not true.
Just kidding.
just a quick rinse.
yeah, exactly.
Just turn the faucet on, let people hear it, walk out.
Right now, I am leading the worst
Wow.
transitional activities. Bag Milk is right on my ass, and Lisa and Reece are way behind.
Do you think Taylor Swift's getting married today?
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't paid attention.
She wouldn't
What?
get married tomorrow on Independence Day.
Yes, she would. To be like, haha, to Trump.
Doesn't Independence Day, though, feel like it's a bad omen? Because
Because
it's
the
about
aliens-
coming together, not being independent. You know?
I think maybe the wedding's tonight then.
I think it might be tonight as well.
If it's even happening and if this is all a ploy, then they're really good. You're a big fan of reality TV.
Yes, I am.
Big Brother's coming back. Are you a big brother fan?
So, yes.
Big.
Yes, but I'm kind of out on it. I find like the American version of Big Brother, it's people who are so hardcore fans of the game that they understand it and they've got all these strategies and stuff, and it kind of ruined it for me.
We need rookies.
Whereas the Canadian version, there's a lot more chaos. And the last season of it, there was this dude from Newfoundland. He didn't even know the rules of the game he was playing. And it was so much more interesting. So I think I'm kind of out on it.
The return of Big Brother Canada is
So I'm more excited about that.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about that, but I will say, like, what is with the places that they stay in? Why is it so obnoxious? Like, if I were there, I'd have a headache the entire time.
Very
the
loud.
Fluorescent lighting,
Yeah.
loud is the word.
colors.
Give me the
Why?
millennial gray.
Also,
Give me a nice warm color for the lighting.
it looks like the food sucks, too.
Don't they get sponsored by like Summer Fresh or something?
Well,
Yeah, the
sometimes
Canadian
they
version
get
one, yeah.
decent
yeah,
meals,
and
but-
Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah, they got the walk-up thing.
What is the slop that they get fed?
Ew, I don't know. I don't even want to know.
I don't know either.
Oh,
Would it just be
Oatmeal?
like sloppy Joe?
Or is it like
filling?
chicken salad?
Or it's just like oat protein or
Yeah.
some weird thing like that. And a
Something
paste.
that astronauts would get, maybe.
Yeah, some
Gross.
tube food.
I think Brett Holden that works here is going to be auditioning for.
He should. He would
Big
be a
Brother.
lot of fun to watch on there.
Hell
Brett,
yeah.
Brett is a very interesting cat. He's hilarious, and I think he would do great on there, honestly.
We got to test his memory though, because that's a big part of strategy.
Well, that's another thing. Like, I couldn't play that game.
No.
People are like, what happened on day 53 at this contest? And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, who
No,
got
what happened
eliminated
yesterday?
on this day?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was the dinner this night? Like, no idea.
I wonder if they actually saw a decrease in ratings because it became so niche for the players to be so well informed. That's a really interesting take. Because, yeah, you can't just kind of pick up and start watching it.
yeah.
In the States, you'll be like, oh, Jesus.
They're like scheming from the time they walk in on the
Ah.
US one. And I get it because it's been on TV for 100 years at this point, but it just kind of made it a little bit more boring. I want more chaos. Or you got to fill the house with just absolute lunatics.
Yes.
That's what I want. Like, get some criminals in there.
Is there a reality show that you've been keen on recently? It feels to me like there hasn't been as many good ones.
No, I'm back on my dating show game. Working through
Okay.
Perfect Match. Hilarious. It's just the worst people of all time.
And it's called what?
Perfect Match.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
that
have
on
to check
Netflix?
that
Netflix,
out.
yeah. Essentially, everybody squares off immediately. They pair on first attraction, And then they're like, you're my person. And then they do all this thing for 24 hours. And then they'll send in 3 new girls or 3 new dudes. And then they'll immediately be like, that person's really hot. So you got a GTFO. And it's just the worst of us. And I think it's great. I love it.
Can we toss in a kind of good looking person that's really funny? Like, I'd love to know the difference between someone that is like model, American Eagle model, 6-pack, but like kind of boring. Compared to someone that's got like a beer belly, maybe losing some hair. That's super funny. And like, what way would they go?
I think your immediate reaction would be to go to the smoke show.
100%.
But
But
aren't
then
you
you'd
bored?
get bored after. Well, that's why this show's so interesting, probably, is
That's why
because they get
like,
bored after a couple
it's
days.
every 2 days new people get thrown in.
Oh, what?
So they just bail on each other all the time, and then they're like swapping. It's just the worst of humanity. But they're all very handsome and beautiful, so why not?
It feels like they got to get creative with reality shows again. Apparently,
Yeah.
the ratings for scripted romance shows are stealing such a big part of the audience that would typically watch dating reality shows, that execs are putting a lot more money into scripted shows.
Scripted shows.
Well, like shows that are based on books.
Oh,
Heated
off
rivalry, exactly. So that's stealing such a big part of the market now that there's less focus on reality shows. Like, we might be kind of through the reality show phase, which lasted a very long time.
No, it's not going anywhere.
I don't think it's going anywhere, but when's the last time you were like, oh shit, that's a wild idea? Age of Attraction, I guess,
Yeah.
Awesome.
was kind of an
MILF
interesting
Manor.
concept.
MILF
Love it.
Manor.
Yeah, that one was a wild concept. Maybe too wild.
I was super into MILF Manor.
My favorite still is that one where the guy wasn't actually rich.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, yeah. We've talked about this. This is deja vu. We've already discussed this.
Joe
with Bag Milk.
Millionaire?
Joe Millionaire.
I want to know, Bag Milk,
Yeah.
what you're nerding out on these days, because I've listened to your podcast and you're always doing something. You're like, you remind me of my dad, where like there's always like there's like a hyperfixation where you're like focusing and learning something new. What is your latest project?
I got something broken in me. I just like I gotta I just have to be doing something.
Doing
I
something.
gotta be in forward motion all the time. The thing I'm doing now is I'm learning how to use like these AI things, and I'm building apps for myself.
Just for yourself?
Yeah, like I built myself one. So to take you behind the curtain a little bit, I'm looking at our traffic and our social numbers and all this stuff all day. It's always up on my screen. But I kept having to bounce across different tabs or different dashboards or whatever. So I kind of built one where everything is just all in one, and I can just park on one screen and move through things as I need to. So it was the first thing I ever built. So I'm kind of fixated on that right now. Like, what else can I use these things to build? Knowing that I don't know how to write any of that programming, but the clankers do.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's kind of what I've been nerding out on.
We
lately.
could have used you for planning the wedding.
That was somebody's answer for worst transitional activities.
Is planning
Planning
it.
a wedding.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
you're
a great
telling me.
answer.
I can't wait for my algorithm to have nothing wedding related on it. Get out of my feed.
If you want, you can jump in on my algorithm. I'll start sending you some videos. We'll really turn it into the ditch.
I'm a little worried about the things you've been posting on your Instagram story these days.
I like how committed you are to sharing things that you wouldn't expect onto your story.
Who are these people? You're just sharing random old men dancing in the streets.
I love when people put things out on the internet that has no business being on the internet. Like, there's this one old man, he dances around with a knife, but he's got no skills, and
He's
like
Britney Spears.
stabbing at poles and things. I love it. I love like the weird fringes of society. And now my algorithm is all that, and it's turned into the point where the people who follow me on Instagram are now sending me their stuff that they're finding. So
Sweet.
I'm in a really great spot with my algorithm right now. I'm not getting anything I don't want anymore. It is all this. And the weird thing about it, though, I can post anything on my Instagram. It could be memes. It could be things with my dog. It could be just work stuff, behind the scenes, whatever. Doing this has given me more interaction by like a factor of 20 than anything else I do.
Is sharing this
Sharing this
niche
shit.
stuff?
Sharing this shit. Because like all these people are coming out of the woodwork, and I love the conversations I'm having in my DMs right now. They're like, man, I thought I was the only one that kind of liked watching this weird stuff. And then here you are blasting out 10 videos a day. And I'm like, I could be doing this all day.
Yeah.
Reece, can you throw up Bag Milk's Instagram handle for anyone that's checking out the show today that is like, I need to know more about this?
Yeah, if you are going to follow me on Instagram, It's been a couple of days since I've done a run, and I'm getting the itch again. So
Okay. Get rolling with it.
just keep an open mind.
I do. I that's why there's moments where I'm like, do I need to be worried about him?
Yeah, fair.
But then there's other moments where I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
It's funny because the internet for a lot of people is such a big part of their life now.
Yeah.
These apps are truly like consuming. Some people are putting 8 to 10 hours of screen time on a day or whatever. That's a huge friggin' part of your waking
Massive
life.
part of your day, yeah.
So when somebody asks you how you're doing, I think a reasonable response is, life a little bit tricky. My algorithm's great right now, though.
Yeah.
Like it can be part of, family's good or healthy. Algorithm can be right there with the thing you can comment on.
I really like accounts that are like what I eat in a day at my 8 to 5 office job, and it's always the same meals, and I watch every one of them. It's
Yeah.
a girl at her desk typing for a bit, and then she's eating her yogurt and granola, and then she's tapping her little...
Boring.
I love that.
I don't remember who.
Why?
It was one of the boys in the office introduced me to this guy and this account I got obsessed with. His entire Instagram account is trying to find the best rotisserie chickens.
That's so random.
So
How do
he-
you even find more than one rotisserie chicken?
Well,
He
they all do it a little
brand.
different. Freshco, surprisingly, really good.
He hits up
rotisserie
like little
chickens.
delis, grocery stores,
Oh, okay.
Walmarts, Costco's, like all these things. And he has like this ongoing ranking system of his like top 100 rotisserie chickens. I think it's hilarious. Who takes the time to do that? But I'll watch it.
Well, yeah, that's interesting because some of them like crisp the skin enough that you're good. Price point's probably a part
Price
of the
point was
play.
a big part of
Yeah.
it. Some come in the bag, like the delivery vessel of the chicken also
Yeah.
matters in it.
Oh.
But you don't want them to have been cooked in too much plastic. So
No.
the heat lamp with the plastic.
Okay, I've always been a little bit sketched out by that. Like
Mm-hmm.
the heat lamp in a plastic container or bag.
it
and
can't be good for you.
That can't be
No,
ideal.
it can't be. There's no way.
So to me, the chickens, when you occasionally find them that are actually cooking on the spit.
Yeah, but a kid sneezed in the
Okay.
area.
Yeah, you
We
never
all
know.
it.
We got to follow this guy.
You got to be careful with those olive bars. I don't trust it.
Reeb says, I like watching horse manicures.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally in with it. I have nothing to do with horses in my life. I've ridden one 2 decades ago, probably.
Yeah.
But when a guy is cleaning out the hooves and like, I didn't know you slice it like that.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to hurt, but the horse is fine.
They don't feel
Yeah,
it.
they're chilling.
Yeah.
I also really love watching people do landscaping, like
Yes.
time-lapsed landscaping, pressure washing, cleaning a pool.
There's that guy that knocks on people's doors when
That
they're
guy
lawn,
rocks.
and they're usually like old people that aren't able to do their own front lawn, so he'll
Mm.
do it for them. And the before and afters, satisfying.
Speaking of yard cleaning, I saw, I think it was a plumbing company in the States somewhere, and they are just like grown men trying to do kind of like a young TikTok style dance, but they're talking
plumbers?
while they're doing it, and they're like, our boss said if this goes viral, he'll take us to a World Cup game. And it's all these guys who like definitely don't want to be dancing like this, but definitely do want to go to the World Cup
Did
game.
they go?
The clip went wildly viral, and then they went to the World Cup game and they were doing the dance like on their way into the stadium in the stands, and it just brought me so much joy that like you can tell the boss is getting such great response from this video that he'll gladly drop $5,000 on tickets.
I really like the ones where the guy goes into the ma and pa restaurants when there's no customers, and he's wearing his meta glasses, and he will say like how good the food is, and then they get so busy and they're so grateful.
I also like when that guy go, just give me what you would eat.
Yeah, what's the best thing on the menu?
Yeah, I love those too.
I
That's
think
a
his
good.
name is Sam.
That would be a good thing to do, especially if you were eating at a restaurant that you weren't very familiar with their country's cuisine.
Totally. Like, what's the best? What's the most?
When I was
popular item?
traveling, that's what I always did. I was just like, because I'm not one of the, I'll eat literally anything in front of me. I don't care what it is. So when I would be in countries in Southeast Asia, I would just be like, what would be a thing that I would never eat? And they would just give it to me and see how it goes. Sometimes I
Awesome.
liked it. Sometimes I didn't, but whatever.
We went to a restaurant last week, and I almost was like crying in the restaurant because it was so dead, and I felt so bad for the people that owned it. It's
No, we don't have to say.
No, I want people to go.
No, we'll bring it up in a different way though. Like that makes it sound.
No, I was sad because I just wanted it to be busy.
I know, but I don't think we need to call out this place sucked.
I didn't say it sucked.
No, I know, but we're not gonna say the name.
Why?
We can promote them in a different way. I just don't want to be bullying a business.
It's not bullying.
I know, but it could sound that way.
Bag Milk, should I say the place or not?
I mean, like, when you started it out by saying it's super empty.
It was. And it shouldn't have been. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
It's awesome in there.
We can go and promote the place. We can do a little video for
I
them.
think, you know what you do?
What?
You grab Waz, you send him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send one.
He'll do one of his videos, get some attention on it. Those things are ripping.
We can have a little sauce gathering at it, maybe.
Yeah, let's
That
do
would
a
be
team
fun.
lunch. We can do a team
Now
lunch.
we have to plan 6 of them, so it doesn't seem like it's the place that...
I just think in how we bring it up. There's this new place. We're really excited. They don't have a big following yet.
They don't.
I know. But can you imagine if you're a kid who just moved to town and you have no friends, and then you see somebody's mom go, that kid has no friends. James, you're now his friend. Go hang out with that kid who has no friends.
Go hang out with that loser
in
over
front
there.
of his whole class. You're the mom being like, that one, he doesn't have any friends. That's what I think it kind of gave the vibes of. I just think we have to change language. You don't have to apologize. I cut you off first.
Brett in the chat asked, is it Hillview Pub? No, that place is ripping.
That place goes hard.
We watched a girl win like $3,000 at the slot machine at the VLT there. And when we asked her, like, what's your secret? She's like, I don't know. I think I got a horseshoe up my ass because I just took all the money from Boston Pizza. I had to leave. They basically kicked her out of there because she won all the money from their VLTs.
Oh, I dream of such
Big
a run.
night.
Then she bought us a beer. That was the best. They were only $4. By the way.
Yeah, that's...
It's
Shout
not
out.
very many places you get a $4 beer.
No.
But I think in Alberta it's going up. It's minimum's $5.
Come
soon.
on.
Yeah, minimum $5
We used
for
to be a
beer.
society.
I know.
What happened to us?
Man, I remember when I could go to Cowboys with a $5 and get absolutely blitzed.
Oh my God, I would leave the house with a $20 bill in my bra and come home still with $5.
Yeah. And
How
that
did we
included
do that?
That included the cab.
Yes.
And the
And the
McDonald's down the road.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cooler in Lloydminster. If I had $40, I thought I was the richest guy to ever exist at my age. I'd be walking around like swagging out on ladies because I was so confident from the $40 I had in my pocket.
Why don't you tell them the story of how you would get the jugs of Paralyzer?
So that's what my boys and I used to drink. That's what the cool drink was pitchers of Paralyzer.
Imagine being the bartender and seeing these guys come in again and being like, God, make a run to the corner store. We need more milk.
So yeah, we'd all there was like 4 or 5 of us and we'd all drink mini pitchers of Paralyzer, like pony jugs. And I didn't realize at the time that
Such a random thing to have as a pony jug.
Yeah.
That's a milkshake.
And yeah, we drink like 4 or 5 of them in a night. And then just the amount of milk you consume drinking 4.
It's too much.
It's too much. And I'm lactose intolerant. And I didn't know that.
it.
I thought maybe alcohol just made me really gassy
Yeah.
because I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
But it was definitely the milk, now I've realized. But I'd be walking around the bar, and thank God the DJ would play the music so loud. I'd just be crop dusting.
Oh, I love farting in a loud bar.
Farting in a loud bar is the best. I'd walk up to some ladies and just be like, hey, you guys from... Like the whole time I was talking to them, I was just farting constantly.
If there was one of those lights that could show the gas while you and your boys were doing laps around the cooler.
You'd be
trails.
farting up a storm, you'd be crop dusting, you'd be clearing out the insects,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do another lap and you go, fuck, it stinks over here.
Man, yeah, people that would fart in the bar, criminal, in my opinion.
25-cent highballs at Union, Jamie the Night brought up.
We're learning here in the chat that they actually reversed that rule. AGLC tried to do it, but they didn't have the authority.
Terrific.
Therefore, drinks are still decently priced. Okay.
Some places.
Some.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a $4 beer, that is a bargain these days.
What was the bar that had just any... Was it Ezzy's that had any silver coin?
The Globe.
The Globe.
Oh, the Globe.
which was haunted because it used to be a morgue.
And it had, you could get a single or
Anything
a beer.
you wanted.
Like, it would be the shitty draft beer, and it would just be a small glass.
Oh, and let's
though.
be real. Were they really putting vodka in those vodka slimes?
Right. Good
You
point.
were on a sugar high.
Uh-huh.
You just didn't know it because you were 18.
You'd still be turboed, though. So
Yeah.
there was something in there.
Well, even Union Hall, like you mentioned, the 50 cent, then it's like, the next hour, 75 cents. You're like, oh no,
We got to hurry,
we
boys.
got a drink.
let's go.
Let's go get those pony jugs of Paralyzer quick.
That's so much milk, dude. Like, you drank like 2 liters
That's
of milk on a
sick.
night out.
Yeah, but you'll never have osteoporosis. Congrats.
Yeah.
No, bones are very healthy.
And we were going out like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, we
And
were
every
so-
time?
That's all pretty much we drank. For like 18, 19, 20. 18, 19 for sure.
Well, there was a time in Edmonton here where every night had an industry night and
Yeah.
everyone went to it. Like Monday night, it was Hudson's in Oliver. Tuesday night, Ezzy's. Wednesday night, the Ranch or like one of those Oil City maybe. Thursday, Cowboys.
Is there
Or Purple Onion.
Is there any places that are truly bumping on weeknights anymore? Like, does
Don't ask
Cook
me.
County get crazy on Wednesdays?
Or Thursdays for like wing night? Apparently they have a good menu. I've never had it.
But wing night, you're already sounding so old. I'm talking about like doing laps.
Yeah, like you're going to go out and get absolutely piled up on a Tuesday.
Is
Where are
there
you
anywhere to
going?
do that?
I don't know.
Like every time I drive by MKT, lovely restaurant, but it's still Iron Horse to me.
Yeah.
I still remember sitting at the bottom of the stairs and watching people tumble down those circular stairs and laughing my ass off. So it's just weird. Like, I don't know. Like, we talked to Rick about this a bunch of times, and it's totally different.
Yeah. Yeah, they still pack up on weekends.
Sure.
But it is interesting that, like, do kids just, or not kids, but young adults not party on weeknights as much?
They're just not on the sauce as much, I don't think.
Well, and part of it, that's where you used to go to hook up.
Oh,
or
now with
find
dating apps, you don't
somebody.
even have to leave your couch
Exactly.
to meet people.
You can do it in sweatpants. And plus the cost of going out, we were just saying, used to be $20 for a
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
That is a
commitment.
drink now if you want to get a cocktail somewhere. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's expensive to get an iced tea. Why is it $7?
Another question about Edmonton nightlife. You said Iron Horse.
Yeah.
Was it Crazy Horse before it was Iron Horse, or was Crazy Horse a different place?
that a
Crazy Horse
song?
was a strip club on
Yeah.
97th Street.
Oh, so it wasn't the same place.
No.
Because was that ever a strip club? The
Iron Horse it was a club.
Okay.
So like downstairs was kind of the main bar-ish area, dance floor, and then upstairs was more kind of chill, have a cocktail. There was couches kind of
And
thing.
before that, it was like the train stop.
Something like that, yeah.
There was probably something else in between there.
I don't remember.
Now, Crazy Horse, fun for different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I knew it was a strip club, but I thought maybe Crazy Horse had changed to Iron Horse. In my mind, that always made sense. Like, yeah, this used to be a strip club. Can you imagine?
I think
a
there was
place
more
that
than one,
big?
though, but I always remember the one on 97th Street.
That's another thing that has gone kind of away. Like,
Yeah.
think of
Strip
how many
clubs?
strip clubs were in Edmonton 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I
Like,
don't
the
know.
kids ain't going to Chez Pierre.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're paying $20 for a drink, plus it's probably $40 to get in at a lot of these places.
Kels in the chat said, my little brothers are 22 and 26, and they never go out or drink alcohol.
Wild.
I mean, probably for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably a healthier way to grow up. But
I just mean for health, Reese. Don't give me attitude. I know you give her.
Yeah.
yeah, Reese will give her.
Reese is drunk right now.
Yeah.
Reese gets lock himself in the bathroom drunk sometimes.
Yeah, we've all been there.
I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You shit on the floor in the locked bathroom stall.
Hey, hold on. That was food. That was food poisoning.
Okay.
It was. I was only 2 beers deep. I went to the bathroom. I felt terrible.
Don't be coming after Reese.
I
when you
used
have
the
a
bathroom,
worse
and then I had to
story.
throw up. I turned around to throw up, and then I passed out. I was throwing up so
Oh,
hard.
you're a sprinkler.
And then I
Ew.
laid down, and when I woke up, yeah, there was a huge cow patty. And that's never happened before.
From the milk.
And then my stomach was just awful for 2 days. I'd like to apologize to the Brewsters on Ellerslie. I did my best to clean it up.
So sick.
That was
Anyway.
food poisoning.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You wake up, you're like, uh-oh, I got to deal with this.
That is
Your
the
first
worst.
thought is to just burn the building down.
Yeah, the underwear didn't come home with me.
I would
They
hope
were
not.
used to help Anyway, that's enough.
I've never done that.
No,
You're good.
you shouldn't be coming to Reese's defense like that and throwing me under the bus
Why?
in the meantime.
I would say I haven't done one of those, but I've fallen asleep in a lot of places that are not beds.
Yeah.
Fields, under a tree, in the ditch. So if you're 22, 26 not drinking, that's probably
probably
you're
a good
probably all
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Although we survived it all. Look at
Yeah.
us now.
Yeah.
And you don't learn as much when you're sitting at home on your phone.
No, you got to
You
get
know?
out there.
Yeah.
Make some mistakes.
Get out there. Go make some mistakes
You're
this
gonna
weekend.
make mistakes.
Yep.
And then you're gonna be a better person after learning.
And you know
from
what?
it.
The shame you feel the next day, it's good for you.
Yeah, you deserve it.
You
A little
learn. You learn
little
some
shame's good
things.
for you.
Yeah. Anyway, BM, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Appreciate you so much on a Feisty Friday. You're the best. Make sure you're subscribing to Better Late Than Never. Also, Real Life, a great podcast. I love it. I get so excited when a new episode is posted and BM's in there. So thank
Fresh
you for
episode of O&R again today as well.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Perfect. Appreciate you, BM.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, let's get to our bets of the day.
I feel like that was a very good piece of advice for our younger followers going into this weekend. It's go
Go make a mistake.
go drink a couple jugs of paralyzers and see what happens to your guts.
This segment is brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 18 plus. Please play responsibly. You had a banger of a ticket yesterday. You want to talk about that?
Hot damn. I went against Liam's advice.
And now he owes you a latte.
He owes me a latte.
Oh,
'cause
sorry, double espresso, no milk.
Americano is fine.
Sure.
I said Cristiano Ronaldo is probably going to get one today, and he said, no, he's not, and Portugal's probably not even going to win. So I was like, watch this. Portugal win, over 6.5 corners, over 1.5 cards handed out, Cristiano goal, and both teams to score was the ticket.
Epic.
10 times what I put down, I won. Hell yeah, thank you, Cristiano. And to my Portuguese friends, salute. I don't know if you say salute.
All right.
Viva.
I've got a parlay today. My ticket didn't win yesterday. Could have. No. They lost 3-0. Okay. My ticket today, I'm going with a parlay with the World Cup. Argentina.
That's your team for the
I know.
the Oilers Nation World Cup pool.
I can't bet against them.
No, and they're going to win, I think.
Argentina to win. Messi with an anytime goal and over 6.5 total corners. I also have... Now, this might screw my ticket, but
What else you got?
I think Egypt is going to beat Australia today. 1-0. That's my guess.
So you're putting that all together on a ticket.
You got it.
All right.
$5 ticket. If you want to roll with me, go for it. What are you going with today?
I am going Blue Jays. They are in Seattle. The last time that they were in Seattle, they won an incredible series. I think the vibes come back for the boys. Cease is on the mound. He's been absolutely lights out. If I'm not mistaken, he's a front runner to win the Cy Young, which is very impressive, obviously. Been a minute since a Jays pitcher did that. So I'm going with a Jays win, an Ernie Clement hit,
Nice.
and Cease to get 8 strikeouts or more, I believe is what my ticket was.
Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation. 19 plus, please play responsibly. Did we learn any important lessons on the show today, gentlemen?
Well,
Let's think back here.
I learned that Bag Milk's putting in the work, watching all of our numbers. So I want to thank anybody that's watching the show because they're looking at it.
BM is checking that stuff.
They're seeing how long you watch for. And if you tell a friend this weekend about the sauce, we'll notice next week. So thank you.
I learned that the Street Performers Festival is happening in Edmonton this weekend. And I think it's fun to go watch people juggle.
I was thinking about getting a juggler for the wedding, just in the corner. We've got a tarot card reader. We've got a little person
Jimmy,
who's running a mini bar for us. So it'll just be little shots from Jimmy at the mini bar.
He's very excited. He got his pro serve for this.
But I feel like good things come in 3. Do we not need a third element? Or else those 2 things feel kind of just random. Whereas if you had somebody juggling in the corner, Or is that too, like, circus?
Let's get stilts. Let's get a giraffe.
See, now we're talking.
It is a circus.
What should we add with the mini bar tarot card readings? If you're watching the show right now, it's going to be posted on YouTube here.
Get in the comments.
We're not live anymore.
So I want to check back later or over the
Yes.
weekend. And if you commented on today's YouTube video, what would you add to your wedding? What did you add that everyone just loved it?
And think out of the box.
Yeah, we
You
want
could
something weird.
Tell us anything. Like, what about one of those people that can do weird things with their body? And, like, that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. That one doesn't feel wedding-y. You know?
I was going to say, like, balloon animals, but then, like, what do you do with it? That's a waste.
And we're mainly, like, we've got, like, 3 kids coming.
Yeah.
So that would be exciting for them, maybe, but
Not adults.
no. And then you got to carry the damn thing all night. All right. So let us know what we should add to the tarot card reading and the mini bar in the comments.
Everyone have the best weekend. I hope that the weather is kind to us. And smash that like button. We appreciate you supporting the sauce. And like Reece said, puts a lot of work into those clips. If you see one on your timeline, smash the like button there too.
Mm-hmm.
Stay saucy. I have to sneeze.
So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.